Today I'm going to reflect a little bit on what it's like to own and operate a real estate business. And I'm going to be talking about just a little bit about experiences in the past week. Here at Right Choice Happenings, this is the back patio of Right Choice headquarters here. There's, um, well, there's myself and two fully licensed realtors. And then there's Brian, two licensed realtors, Casey and Kevin. Brian is just finished his schoolwork and is going to be fully licensed soon. He's just going through the application process. So there's the four of us. And then we also have Matthew, our camera operator. And of course, All Right Robin, who shoots some videos and does a lot of things as well. So this past week, let's talk about some of the things that have been happening this past week. This past week, Casey spends a lot of her time working with buyers, and Casey is an absolute sweetheart. And I work very closely with both Casey and Kevin, soon to be Brian. And what I offer to them is a one-on-one, if you want to call it mentorship, working directly with them. And with Casey, she's a sweetheart. She's great to work with. She's got a great personality. She's just a joy to be around. And since she's been at Right Choice, she's had more work on her plate. And one of the things that I find myself, being a nice person too, that I'm helping coach her along with, is when you're so nice and you're not just this careless asshole, sometimes it's hard to guide people to where they want to go. And when working with buyers in real estate, you don't have to be a forceful person. You don't have to be salesy. You don't have to be pushy. But what you do have to be is in control. So working with Casey, trying to help balance with her lately this week is helping her take control of situations, help people move through the process of buying a home and give them good guidance. And she's doing a great job of learning that process. And this past week working with Kevin. Kevin's been pretty much a machine since he started with Right Choice. Still, first day, new listing that he had the day he signed with Right Choice, and it's been a little bit of a whirlwind since he started. And something that I think that Kevin's really starting to learn even more now since being with Right Choice and working with myself is now that he's busier, got a healthy size on his plate, is being able to manage a lot of different aspects of a business. As Kevin works on the selling side of real estate, where he lists homes and helps people with the selling process. So buying and selling is two completely different skill sets. There are overlap, but it's two completely different processes. And it takes two different skill sets. And Kevin's got a great skill set for listing and selling properties and doing great jobs for sellers. And been helping with him. First of all, he's getting a lot of exposure to pricing out a lot of different properties that I'm not sure that he was getting that kind of experience where he was before. Where now he's starting to see agricultural properties, vacant land, commercial properties, businesses. It's a full wide spectrum of things that we work with here. And with coming with that, there's a lot of new things. When you do things for the first time, you learn a lot about them. And then it's managing all the different processes that go along with listing homes. It's not just that. It's managing relationships, keeping in contact, staying current on different things. And this is something that we're learning together. And this past week also, I mentioned Matthew. Matthew works with us on the camera, not right now. I'm working the selfie stick. Actually, multitasking the selfie stick and enjoying this peppermint tea. Not bad. A little more steep, get a little more bite in there. Matthew's been doing a great job. Here at Right Choice, we're a startup company, and I don't just personally consider ourselves a real estate brokerage. My mind, as I see it, we're also a media company because we create a healthy amount of original content that we're posting regularly. And Matthew's helping capture, edit, produce, direct He's a VP of media relations for a reason. He's doing all kinds of stuff, and he's a young guy, and he's doing a great job. And we're learning together because this is something new for both of us. And I think he's doing a great job, and we're learning. We're learning about creating, managing, processing all this content. A lot of people get to see the finished products, but there's a lot of stuff that goes into this. And I think that us being a media company complemented just a tiny small media company. We're just on the shoestring budget over here making these things work right now as a startup. And I think that Matt Hughes doing a great job, and I think this is one of our competitive advantages in real estate, is that we put so much emphasis on our content creation and how we drive tons of traffic online, and we're providing good content for people to enjoy. And myself is in this past week, just looking back, I've been working still tirelessly, continuously on our back end, improving the systems. We've been working with the company since I started our brokerage, managing our back end, and now we're investigating other alternatives, and we're on to something. And I think that we're going to be able to already take processes that we were doing well to find a new provider to make it even more streamlined. So this past week, we've had good things going on. Things are shaking. The market is still performing well from a seller's perspective. If you're a buyer, I'm sorry, it's not the best time for you. When will it be? I wish I knew. If I had the crystal ball, it would be a good life for a lot of people. But when is it good? It's a seller's market right now in our area. For buyers, right now we're helping buyers. It's a good time to buy. If you haven't bought and you're thinking of buying, people ask, are the prices going down? I wish I knew. I see them going up every day. I'm still seeing prices going up. Do I know when it's going to change? I do not. But what I do know is that here at Right Choice, we're going to be constantly making happenings. And I've been slacking on doing update videos like this, and I'm going to try and not do that. But here's one now. I'm going to get back to this tea. I've actually got some more happenings to get to.